It's showing us wisdom through our experiences.
Hi everybody, I'm Mish Carpenter and we're here with Lauren James again from Crypto Astrology, and we are discussing the new moon in March. So let's see what we're looking forward to. We know what the energy of February has brought. It has brought a lot of changes, and it's exciting times. So let's hear what Lauren has to say today, and then I'll bring the emotional to it, as I always do, and the dramatics, dun dun dun, and and Lauren's always like, "What's going to come out of her mouth? I have no idea. So let's just wait." Lauren, take us through the new moon. Where are we going? What we're doing?
All right, so this moon, it's in the sign of Pisces. It is Pisces, it's intuition, it's your emotions, it's your feelings. It's really feeling is the key word, I think, with this new moon. What are you feeling? How are you feeling? What are you doing and how does it make you feel? But feeling what you're doing, I guess, like intuition, emotions, like I just said. It's next to Neptune. And Neptune is the ruler of this moon. So, and because it's next to its ruler, it is really, it's like this emotional tidal wave. We went through the eclipse cycle, the solar eclipse, the lunar eclipse, and now we're in Pisces. It's like, what are you feeling from all this energy and changes that have been happening over the last month? What are you feeling now? Where are you at? How did you experience it, or how are you what's the word? When you go through something really big and then afterwards, when you're done, you just take it in, like, okay, this is what happened, and you're like, wow, okay, can't believe I went through this and that. And that's what it's similar to. It's like you're absorbing all the energies that have happened with the eclipses. You let go of things, and now you're just there still, like in your feelings.
Sorry to interrupt you. That's awesome because we've just come out of all the heady energy, haven't we, with going into the fire horse, and it's felt a lot of like confusion, disorientation. So now it just feels like the body, it's like, whew, okay, where are we going with this? I love, because you mentioned feelings a few times.
Yes,
And
feelings is important.
interesting. Okay. So sorry. Yeah, I just wanted to throw that in.
One thing I'm glad you brought that up. One thing I have to say about this is something to be aware of is to not get lost in your feelings. Don't get lost in your emotions. Don't run away and what is it, vices? Don't go to vices to make yourself feel better. Just feel whatever it is you're feeling, even if it's uncomfortable, because it could be uncomfortable. And it's also showing us and teaching us it's showing us wisdom through our experience. Go through whatever you go through, you're letting go of all the things you let go through. The eclipse energy lasts for more than just the eclipse. It lasts for a good 6 months or so. So it's processing what's happened, going through. When you let go of something, sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes the emotions come up and you're like, oh man, I have to relive this again. But it's about just really go through the emotions, because with the Pisces new moon, it's like it's the perfect time to do it. You're supported by all the other planets around you. Saturn and Neptune are in Aries still. They're not exactly next to each other any further, but Saturn is challenging you to own up to your responsibilities, and Neptune is there being like, okay, well, what do you actually truly want? Let's make this happen. Whatever you're dreaming of, whatever you truly want, let's make this actually happen. And I feel that that's easily attainable because of letting go of the stuff that's just causing you clutter in your life. Once you let go of that, then you can really tune into what you actually truly want. Getting real with yourself could be another thing here with this moon.
Well, it's quite fascinating because for me, we are an emotional body. And so many times, I think a lot of people don't like to feel. And I was taught in the very beginning of my journey, face and feel. And I was like, what do you mean? And you had said it, you kind of go through the story again, and the emotions will arise. And something that I like to share with clients is that, just think of it as we're trillions of cells, and every cell has a memory. We might not remember all the memories, and we have all these programs that are running through us, the way we have been taught, our belief systems, the way we've been conditioned. So a lot of that is just allowing and letting go. And just, I say to anybody, it's as simple as, if you're feeling anger, breathe out the anger. But often, and I smile because often when I share this, people still have the control, where I'll say, breathe it out and open your mouth, and they're and I go, okay, it's got to come through. It's got to come through, because I can feel it. It's like right in the bottom of your right hip or something. And they're like, okay, right hip.
No.
And the brain trying to overthink. And it's just like, no, just breathe out the anger, breathe out the frustration, breathe out the disappointment. And it is about letting it go, not over forcing it, but letting it go. So I highly recommend, just find your space of navigation and face and feel, acknowledge the fact that we are feeling. Because I think a lot of times, many of us are not wanting to feel, and it's not every microsecond of every moment, because I think that's where we can overanalyze, like, what am I feeling? What am I feeling? What am I feeling? It's just, for me, contraction. So if you've been triggered, there's a reflection that's coming to you to help you in that emotion, and then just breathe it out. And that shifts the vibration, it shifts you, and it shifts the fascia in your body too. So thanks, Lauren. I just wanted to share that.
I think you saying that, I think for also myself included, is with this moon, because it's in Pisces, is taking on other people's emotions is something that to be conscious of. If you're upset and you're mad, are you mad, or are you actually feeling something of someone else's, maybe that you had an interaction with or talked to or something to that degree? With the Pisces, it's like a sponge. It's this emotional sponge, and you can just pick up on everybody else's emotions, and not just people that you're talking to, but things that you're seeing and watching and listening to. It's like you just can feel and like soak everything up, but then you need to wring yourself out and just let some of that go.
Yeah.
It's also, the moon is also squaring to Jupiter. Jupiter is the wisdom. It's the wisdom. It's wisdom, excuse me. It's expanding the wisdom. I have to say that since this eclipse, space and time has been completely like blurred. I don't know. I'm like, I'll do things, and then like the next day, I'm like, I don't even remember what happened yesterday. And it's just like this time and space is just one blob. Yeah. And I feel like the Pisces new moon, maybe if you're feeling that way or not, it maybe will continue that trend of just that, not feeling like you're grounded, that you don't have your footing, like, oh, where am I going? What's going on? That type of energy. But it's the feelings that are going to help you, and your intuition will help you through times that might feel unsettled, or might feel unsettled. So using your intuition will help you to get through that fog, because Neptune can bring about fogginess. It can blur. It can bring fogginess. Excuse me. My mind is fogged today. Similar to these energies of this moon. It's just not feeling like you just don't know and you can't see. The lights are out and you're just trying to feel your way around. But the feeling of finding your way is going to be key to this moon.
Well, energies. The beauty of us sharing today and sharing of this energy that we talking about is that we've come out of such an unwavering time, and often, as with anything in life, things are heightened. So, we're navigating a complete new way of not becoming, but I feel like we're navigating a new way of this change. So think of it like this, like a lot of times last year and the year before, this 5D Earth, and we're ascending, and I'm here in my version of ascension. And I was like, no, No, humans can still have greed. Humans can still be needy. Humans can still have pain. And there's suffering. But I felt like there was this absolute pull between people who have been on their journeys of transformation that they were just like, oh my God, we're stepping into this completely, it's a vibration. The earth wasn't changing, we're changing. And the earth changes all the time.
Yeah.
It's as simple as watching birds migrating. Nature shows us all the time what's happening. But often, a lot of us, because we're so busy collectively in our minds, we're on our phones, and we're often, I'm often discombobulated because I think like we kind of go, shit, did I answer that message? Oh, geez, did I get back to that person? And even waking up sometimes, I look and I've got 20 WhatsApps and I'm like, oh, okay, but I'm now teaching myself again to put it aside. So this new vibration we're in most certainly is creating confusion. It's like, you know, what's happening, because none of us can truly predict what we're in for and what's coming and what's happening. Only Earth knows, I think, I believe, maybe I'm wrong, but nature is our definitive. They are the ones that, animals know things and sense things long before we even, I think, have kind of mastered it and gone, oh, those birds have migrated 5 months before. Not normal. Oh, wow. Unless you're obviously
Yeah.
watching birds, then I think that people have that knowing. But it's such a incredible time of change, Lauren. It's an incredible
Oh,
time
yeah.
of change. And when you talk about the confusion, I think we've just got to come back to our breath,
Yeah.
simplicity, because
100%.
there is, I cannot remember if we're in January, February, March. It's like, where has the year even, where is it?
Yeah, no, I agree. It's discombobulated. I think that's a great word. It's just like where am I? What's going on? What time is it? And it's not even what time is it? It's just like time is just like different. I
Mhm.
guess it's the energies, the vibration. It's different. And the feeling like everything's blurred together is probably part of that, because going from how we've been living to moving to a new vibration is a shift. And I think that we talk about these energies, we talk about the astrology, but sometimes I do forget that I am human here on earth going through them. Sometimes I'm like, oh, wait a minute. What I spoke about is correct. And I am also moving through them. I am not removed from what I've said.
Yes,
And it
exactly.
hits me in
Because
the face when it happens. But yeah.
yeah, I love that because it's a navigation. Your
Hmm.
astrology is navigating us, and I feel like it's a compass. So it's
Hmm.
navigating us, and sometimes, I often think of like Christopher Columbus, and we had a guy in South Africa called Jan van Riebeeck, and imagine being on a ship, Pirates of the Caribbean. Imagine being on a ship, and you're like, "Ooh, okay, well, we've got to go according to the direction of what the stars are showing us." And they had to trust, and I love the word intuition because it's in two, it's intertwined,
Oh,
it's into. So that's even part of the way I look at it in a bigger picture is the reflection. Intuition is a reflection. It's like, what are we reflecting to ourselves? What are we, the moon reflects to us when it's in the fullness of who she is. um, and it's just, we're playing a part and we've got to do the dance.
oh yeah.
And yeah, but it's great because it's a learning. And sometimes from what you're sharing with me, and I've shared this before, like I was really scared of astrology because I didn't understand it. Starting to have a little bit more of a knowing of it.
Hmm.
And then that's why I love working with you, because it's like you helping me, you're teaching me about what these planets are gifting us, because they
Hmm.
gift their energy to us.
They definitely do. Yeah, they
Yeah.
do. Even when it is challenging, it's still a gift. And sometimes we don't think like that, especially when you're in it, but it is because it's whether it's helping you to change, to shift, or to show you what you need to, I'll say, work on or, balance out. It's showing you how to live your best life. It's showing you how you can, be at the top of who you are, of your energies, balance it all out so it all works so well for you. And I think going through the lessons is one of the most important things that we can do, because if there are no challenges, then why would we improve?
Yeah.
If like nothing was ever hard, why would you ever change? So it's
Yeah.
part of the changes.
Yeah, exactly. And we're a part of that. So it's pretty
Yes,
special.
we are.
So is that what we need to hear today for the new moon? Is there anything
I
else
think
you want to
so. Yeah, I think so. And I say that because, yeah, we're again coming out of those eclipse energies. We're healing. I guess that's
add?
a good word. We're also healing. So yeah, it's all about healing. Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing. Well, thank you, Lauren, for being here. Happy new moon in March, and we look forward to sharing what the full moon is about. And over and above all, guys, just remember a little heart collaboration, and it truly is. It's a collaboration with yourself and your heart. Is just place your hands on your heart and take a few breaths into your stomach, and it brings coherence. So even though we may not be 100% sure of what's up and coming with all this change that's happening for us, okay, that's the challenge, that's the hard part. It's happening for us, yet we're so used to it's happening to you, and you did this to me, and
Gosh,
we often play that out.
yeah.
So especially in relationships. um, oh, it's pretty crazy, hey, but we're in for fundamental, incredible times of change. So thank you, Lauren, for being here. And if
Thank
you'd
you
like
so
to
much.
book a session with Lauren, please give us your details, Lauren, as to where people can find you.
Oh, I have a YouTube channel, iCrypto Astrology. But if you want to get in touch with me, the link will be in the description below. It's iCrypto Astrology at pick time, and you just schedule a free 15-minute consultation, and we just talk about what you're looking for. Personal reading, looking at just your birth chart, or looking at what's going on for you in the future, and we just go from there.
Amazing.
Again,
Thanks,
link will
Lauren.
be below, right down there.
Wonderful. Alrighty, guys, have a beautiful day, and remember, love is why we are here. Take care. See you, everyone. Bye.